Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Blueprint, the best puzzle game I ever played. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. Today I'm gonna be continuing day 34. If you wanna watch me play this game from the start, well, you should watch from day 1. Or you should go and just play it, because the game's amazing. If you're anything into like roguelites and like puzzle games, or a combination of both, well then, you should probably go and play it. But if you're just a watcher, that's fine too. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we jump into yet another run here. So, I would really like to get the schoolroom. That would be just fantastic. Let me see. We're starting with 3 keys, because we had 3 tomorrow rooms last time. Okay. Yeah, we traded chips last time, so if you trade them away, they appear where they were first found, so that's kind of cool. We have a nice extra item now. Looks like it could be plugged in somewhere. Right, let's grab our allowance. There we go. Wait. Where's my trophy? What? Am I crazy? Why didn't I get the trophy of the sweepstakes? Drafting strategy sweepstakes. I had 21 dead-end rooms last time. Well, something went wrong. Oh god. That means we have to do it again and also figure out what went wrong. Oh boy. Well, let me know. Should I have like ended the day in a certain place? Okay. I mean, it's the only trophy, so it's not a big deal, but I thought I did it. Okay. Okay then, game. Not sure what happened. Fine. Yeah, it was a bit weird that like the whole thing didn't register right away, so I was wondering. This game doesn't like me. Okay, let's go to the outer room. I mean, if I did it once, I can do it again. And I didn't even have the best setup. I think the best setup would probably be like something like a blessing of the dancer, that you can rotate things, and I wonder what went wrong though. Maybe we just miscounted. Let me know, how many did you count? I counted 21. Well, there's a schoolhouse. Okay, add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. We're gonna try to do it. Wish me luck. It's gonna be hard. So yeah, it's been like for a while now. I'm gonna enter this. Do I enter this? Is there anything in here? I don't think there is. Let's save a step, although the steps are not really that important. What went wrong though? We start with a key card. That's really good. We can enter the house from the basement side. So today we're gonna be solving schoolroom puzzles. Hey. And then A is the final exam. Oh, it will be so humiliating if I don't get the final exam. Okay. So as usual, we're gonna go right and left. I wonder what went wrong. Was I supposed to like enter the room 46 after that? Did I enter room 46? Maybe I need to enter room 46. Oh my god, somebody. So as I'm recording this, the video is gonna go live tonight, and I think somebody's gonna pull all their hairs out, if that's correct. Okay. Library. I mean, workshop fits better here, but like the library is really nice because like the school rooms let you redraw, lets you redraw for like every of these drafting things, and that might be pretty good. Workshop though. We also need like gems to actually grab the schoolroom things. So we need to get lots of gems. It might be wise to just try to trigger the blessing of general early enough, and then we just draft the schoolrooms like in the upper part. That might work. So do we go with the library here? No, I want to go into this corner. I really don't like when the room goes like bloop. So I'm gonna grab the workshop. Plus the workshop has some pretty nice things in it. I wonder what the workshop's gonna have, since... Okay. So we can get the broken lever even though like we have a sledgehammer in the coat hanger. Okay. So you can get the parts. Interesting. Alright. I didn't know that. I thought that you cannot get parts for a thing if you... But apparently you can. Maybe you just can't get the hammer. Maybe. Oh, I tried so hard as well. Okay, let's see. Bedroom, guest bedroom. I mean, getting rid of that end's kind of good, but... We could grab the library here, actually. I like the library. Like anything which will give gems is also good. I'm gonna grab the library just so we can continue drafting here on the side. Yeah. Oh my god, it's the Real History of Our India book. Okay. I'm gonna take some nice photos of it. Not sure like how much in detail we're gonna read it, but I'll probably just like take screenshots of it. Okay, The History of Our India by Caleb Manning. So this should be the non-redacted version. Ayera to Eraya. Oh, that's interesting. Ayera to Eraya by Caleb Manning, Ruffington Red Publishing. Okay, there's a nice picture of the crown. And I've got the foreword here. Our India was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Through the term, it is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen. Its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation in hushed circles still refer to themselves as our Indians. Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come. Okay. Okay. Oh, this was written by Caleb Manning. Like he's one of the Mary's accomplices, no? No, I want to go back. Where is my cursor, dude? Okay, there it is. Ayera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often noted as Ayera, by the ascension of the first king of our India, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of our India could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. Castle or India. Is that the one we can see in the downstairs? Second era. It was the 4th king of India who split his vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orindia Aris, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orinda. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arcaris, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse at which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraya, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. Third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity, each of those distinct regions ruled by their respective sibling monarchs had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by the construction of vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arcaris to the southern shores of Aras. So, all three of these are railway. Alright. I need to take the picture. Okay, let's take all the pictures and then we're gonna read it. That's gonna be easier for me and less interruptive for you. Okay. The current era. Still Orindia. Okay. Travel and commerce between three realms further strengthened their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future, a promise that would unfortunately, as many readers will soon find, not be kept. Fourth era. As the kingdom of Rindaris entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Disilith Third was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Disilith was renowned as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. Dissenting voices planted the seed of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Era of ruin. After the passing of King Disilith III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age and surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Lear, son of Fen, declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Disilith IV shared his father's good name but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed throughout the city streets stained in red. The pacification of Fen. The brutality of pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by the neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with the Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arcaris and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The war of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and so buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in that, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fenaris, Arcaris, and Raya once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown and our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and beers that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we each call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprang forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. Okay, well, not everyone would agree. Some think it's Fen. Okay. I didn't actually read anything super interesting, or maybe it's just because I read relatively fast. What happened with the trophy of sweepstakes? Mystery, mystery. I mean, at the end of the last run, it said how many dead end rooms I had, no? Ah, it might not. I don't know. I even had an extra one, didn't I? Conservatory, my favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Then bedroom, corridor, commissary. Most paid for commissary, security. Cloister of Yoya. Well, yeah, of course. We still need the electromagnet. Largest purchase, Swimbird plushie. Most avoided floor plans, closed exhibit. Maybe one day. Dude. Yeah, okay. Well, I technically drafted it once, but it was only on the run where the game crashed, sadly, but... Otherwise, pretty happy with the game's performance. That was like one rare occurrence and that's it. Okay, well, a den would be cool here. Well, there's the first classroom and there's the lost and found. I don't know. 2 rare items. Whenever we enter this room, we will lose 1 random inventory item. I mean, do we get this? It's a red room which doesn't do anything bad unless you enter it. And I think it's a little bit early for the classroom because I just don't have the gems for it. And I need red rooms on as many ranks as possible. So this seems like a good idea. I don't want to enter it quite yet. What's that on the table? I want to lose my key card, you know? That would be very bad. So we're gonna leave this for now. And then later we can come here, fill it up, that's fine. Okay, now we're gonna go to the second wing, to the left. I mean, probably the spare room here. Get that out of the way. Come on. Oh, we can't get the chapel here. A red room on the first rank would be real nice, but... that's the conservatory. I mean, I'm very happy to get the conservatory in general, but like, paying a gem right now, I don't think it's an option. So I think we're gonna skip it for now. We take the Ridden Rook, we get the key. Okay. So we got 4 keys now, that's pretty good key number. A coupon book, okay. A journey noteworthy. There's the library. However, I might just take something like a storeroom here and then go back to the entrance hall. Draft from there, like library might be okay actually. I feel like I'm not happy with the amount of dead end rooms we placed so far, you know, but maybe this is okay. Yeah, let's not place. Is this gem really that worthwhile? If I had less keys, it's just that I have enough keys for now, so okay, let's go library. Hey, the second library, plus the library synergizes as well with the schoolrooms, right? So also has a key. Okay, we're gonna order the Curse of the Black Bridge, red for Eveling. We're still lacking the drafting strategy volume 4. Okay, and now from here we can draft another rare room. The Great Hall, 7 locked doors. The pool adds locker room, sauna and pump room to today's draft pool. I don't know. Like the classrooms will drain my gems, so While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans, one for each. We can maybe take the classroom and then just draw, try to get something with gems in them. Yeah, that might be good. Okay, let's get the first classroom and then try to draft something that's gonna give me lots of gems. So the first classroom is gonna be the coloring one. I have the pictures of all of that, so I don't think I need to like grab that. Apple, we're gonna leave the apple for now. Like, can this place have like any items in it other than... Oh, that's nice. A lucky rabbit foot increases the greater chance of finding items. That's gonna be really wonderful. Okay. It's very nice and lucky indeed. Yeah. So naturally from classroom we would like to draw a chain of classrooms. But... So yeah, here I wanna go left, so I'm gonna redraw. Okay. Maybe now we just grab the storeroom. Sure. Commissary would be really nice also. Yeah, I kind of really want the commissary. Okay, one classroom down. Parlor would be cool. Actually, parlor. I want parlor, but no, I want commissary. Come on, commissary, one time. There it is. Goes in the wrong direction though. But we already have access to this anyway, so... Yeah, I have to take commissary here. I hope I get like some gems here. Ooh. Look at that. We don't get gems, which is pretty bad. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, and the metal detector. I mean, I think we just buy everything here. I mean, shovel for sure. Yeah, let's just grab everything. There we go. And then I might spend one key actually to like open this thing. So we don't have to come back. Sure, come on, gems. I might regret this though. What is the likelihood we come back to the commissary? It's kind of high, especially since there's lost and found there. No, we need gems, so... Okay, this is so weird. I never found lockpick inside one of these. Okay, well... This is one run where we don't actually have to draft a garage. No running shoes again. Oh my god. So now we have to go outside, enter the foundation from the basement. I mean, I could go to lost and found, I guess. Here's the thing though. That's so risky. Like, if I lose a key card, then I cannot enter the foundation. I mean, chances are not high that this happens, but like... Imagine if it happens. I finally get the... Yeah. I finally get the schoolroom, and I can try, like, doing the schoolroom thing, and... and there's like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10% chance we lose the key card, and then bam. I mean, it will still have a chance to go through here, but... Yikes. Would that be silly? We need keycard here to call the elevator. I guess now that we called the elevator, we could go back out. but I don't want to do it. Now we enter the place. Well, we have a key card, we have plenty of keys, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we need to get something like a parlor, really. Okay, we can dig. Of course. Key. Okay. I mean, what else would I like? Well, maybe some turnips, actually. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's go left first, maybe. I don't know what's the better way to go. Oh, down, actually. So here I kind of want a dead-end room, I think, or maybe something going to the left. That's a disaster. I guess you grab the break room then. It's not the dead end, but it is what it is. Yeah, all three of these are like... How do we get all of them to turn in the wrong way? So unlucky. What game? Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. But what is here? There's a key on the floor? I don't see it, dude. Oh, there is. I would never find that without the metal detector. Okay, so 13 is 13. Okay, 12 and 1 is 13, minus 10 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9, divided by 3 is 3 again. Okay. 3 and 2 is 5, and 1 is 6. 3, 5, 6 squared is 36. Minus 20 is 16. And then multiply divided by the same number is gonna be 16. Okay, so we got 1 multiplied by 1 squared by 1 divided by 1. Hey, get 2 keys, nice. Okay. 9 keys! That's crazy! And now let's go left. Ooh, study. No. Chapel. Yeah, I kind of want the chapel. I want red room on as many ranks as possible. Doesn't really fit, so maybe corridor is better. And then chapel. That would be real nice. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. This is not a study run, right? We need gems for libraries, so... Yeah, let's go corridor. And then chapel here would be nice, actually. Oh, hello. Okay. I mean, parlor into the dead end here is okay, I think. And then we still can go out of here. I don't think we're gonna need the garage, so this is pretty good. The only other alternative is pantry, but with these gems, we're already pretty solid. Well, we didn't earn them yet. This is the only true box. Okay, so if this is true, then these two have to be false. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. That can't be true then, because this one says it's the only true one. So this would be false. This doesn't make any sense. And then one of the other boxes is true. It is all messed up. What if this is false? This is the only true box. Let's say this is a false box and these two are true. Does that fit? So this is false, and then this says the gems are in the other box with a true statement. So the gems will be in here, and this one says one of the other boxes is true, which is also true. So this one says one of the other boxes is true. Yes, this one's true, this one's false. And this one says the gems are in the other box with a true statement. This implies that this is also a box with a true statement. So they would be here in this one. And then this one is false, claiming this is the only true box. So the gems will be here. And then if this one's false, then everything's like super crazy. Like, what if this one is false? So if this one is true, one of the other boxes is true, that makes sense. What if this is false? One of the other boxes is true. That would mean that both of them are true, yeah? One of the other boxes is true. So if this is false, then it's either 0 or 2. 0 can't be, because by the rules, one has to be true, one has to be false. So if this is false, one of the other boxes is true, that would mean that both of them are true. If this is false, that means they are both true. And then this one says this is the only true box, and that's a contradiction. So this can't be false, because if this is false, it's either 0 true boxes, which is not possible because of the rule of the game, or if this is false, that would mean that both of these are false. No, both of these are true. So if this is false, both of these are true, and this one says, nope, this is the only true box. So this one has to be true. One of the other boxes is true. And it can't be this one, because this one says this is the only true box. So if this is true, this has to be false. So if this is true, this one's false. And then this one says the gems are in the other box with a true statement. What if this is false? The gems are in the other box with a true statement. No, this can't be false, because this one says one of the other boxes is true, and this one is false because it says it's the only true box, so this can't be a pair. So this one has to be true. So one of the other boxes is true, and then this has to be true. The gems are in the other box with a true statement, so gems are here, and God help me, if that's not correct, then I'm gonna be in a big to-do, because I really need these gems today. This is the only true box. If this is true, these two have to be false. If this is false, one of the other boxes is true. If this is false, that means they are both false or both true. This one can't be true. So if this one is false, if this one is false, that means they are both true. Yeah, that doesn't work. So this is true. And this is true, and this is true, and this has to be false, and this is true, and then this is true, and then the gems are here. I quadruple checked that. Kind of crazy, actually, but I felt like it was necessary. Now, I would really hate to place the chapel here, but I also don't think locksmith's like really great. Do we just place the bedroom then? I guess we could place the bedroom. I don't think locksmith can really give us anything we need right now. We could get it out of the way, just like just because it's a dead-end room. It will cost me a gem, which kind of sucks. We could try redrawing, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the gem cost of this, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna drop the bedroom. I have a bad feeling about this run. A very, very bad feeling. Oh, we actually have a sleeping mask. Okay, that's another reason to actually grab it. No items, which is sad, especially with the rabbit foot, but hey, it is what it is. No trunk, no nothing. Okay, but we get a bunch of steps at least. Oh yeah, right, there's an item here. Oh, it's the car keys. Ah, what the... Okay. Alright. Now we need a room with many doors. Here's the rather rank 4 keycard room. I need security. Okay, that's good. A bit early for Machinarium. Classroom goes wrong way. Yeah, definitely then here. Okay. Then let me think. Something going left here would be nice. We just grab the closet. Get it out of the way. And then here we can get something going to the right. I kind of want a red room on the second one here, so we could use one of these. Let's try to get a red room. Where are my red rooms? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Clock tower. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Then we go north. Okay, I think we grab the gift shop here as because it has 3 doors. Dead end room fiesta. And then here it would be really nice to again get something with many doors. Or at least something going left. I guess these 2 remain closed then. Yeah. We could see what the other side has to offer. Like a security room or something would be really nice. Nah, security room here would be actually really nice. Okay, I could go for a dark room. Or for a drawing room, actually. Yeah. This would help me get the thing. Plus it's a drafting thing. And also, as soon as I have like the required number of gems, I can just start chaining the classrooms. We're almost there. Yeah, why would we ever take the dark room here? Because it's red, right? But we can also take it here. Okay, let's go with the drawing room. It costs a gem, but since we have a safe opened here, we get a gem back. Oh, the safes make things so much easier. No other items though. Okay, red room here would be wonderful. We can redraw once. We can grab the study. No, I want the red room, so we activate the general sooner rather than later. If you don't get it here, if you don't get the general, then it's not the best place for the chapel, but I'll take it. And then we only need 2 red rooms on 2 different ranks, shouldn't be too hard. I'm a little bit afraid of the dead ends though. But this is exactly what I wanted, right? So do we go there, try to draft a dead end room here? I mean, we're getting a lot of them offered. But what if we don't get one? What if we get something else? Then it's kind of crappy. Very crappy. Maybe just move on. There's a good chance we get a schoolroom as well. We do have enough steps to do it. Okay, let's do it. We get our coins back. Nice. Oh, there we go. How many shops do we have? We have 2 shops, so we can double our cash here. That's probably a good call. Nice. Yeah, salted and bananas. We all know that salted bananas taste amazing. Also, how sucky is it that this room gave us 2 bananas instead of 2 gems? Hey there, Hamsty. Where's my trophy? I messed something up last time. One of those rooms did not count as dead-end rooms. Which one, though, in the last episode? 2 of them didn't count as dead-end rooms. I don't know. Crazy, crazy. Alright, let's move on. Ding. Okay. Like a red room here would be nice. I mean, nurse's station is cool on average, but I don't think we needed this run. Observatory might be interesting. We might get something nice. Still have this entrance here. It costs a gem though, which I don't like. Let's trade it up. Ooh, nice wine cellar. Yeah, we grab the wine cellar and we can start working it, right? Yeah, we'll have enough gems, so. That's the goal. Get enough gems so we can do the schoolroom thing. Oh, look, a treasure map, nice. And it's gonna be where? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's here. Nice, nice, nice. Everything's coming together. Alright. How long is the video? Oh, 42 minutes. Okay. Preparation complete for the schoolroom. And now I'm gonna have to say farewells. It's been so fast that 42 minutes passed. I'm pretty happy how we built the thing. We already have 1 classroom, so only we need 7 more, I think, to ace the final exam. And then, yeah, some of these rooms are not best. Like bedroom went into the wall, classroom went into the wall, commissary went into the wall. So, little bit worried about the amount of doors, but I think we'll be fine. Right, I'm gonna make a cut here. Let me know, what do you think? Are we gonna be able to draft 8 schoolrooms? That's a lot of space. As long as they don't like wiggle into some of the already existing doors, rooms will be fine. And we also need to get the first one to get the things going. So, but yeah, like and subscribe. I wish you all have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the blueprints. We're gonna place down some more blueprints somewhere, hopefully a lot of schoolrooms. The Niemer signing out. Bye bye.